Slilly-dee, drunk news. Hello, welcome to Drunk News, where we get drunk as fuck while talking about the news these days, because if we didn't, it would just kill our souls and our insides, because, let's face it, life is just shit. Today's guest is, oh yeah, my name is Josh, and today's guest is Tanqueray London Dry Gin. Tanqueray and Chronic, yes, I'm fucked up now. Tanqueray is, it's good, but it just, gin for me, it gives you that, I got stuff to do later, so gin, you just get that level of, like, good self-being, but you don't get too drunk, so we're gonna stay on the gin today. In today's news, a fireman in Norway came to the rescue Friday of a man who climbed into an outdoor public toilet to retrieve a friend's cell phone, and he got stuck in the toilet tank. Fuck. He climbed right into poop to grab a friend's fucking phone. I hope that friend sucked his cock afterwards. Wouldn't catch me doing that shit. Cato Berntsen Larson, 20, was able to climb through the toilet seat opening to recover the phone lying at the bottom of the outhouse, but was unable to climb back out again. How fucking deep is that goddamn outhouse? That doesn't sound very healthy, all that poop sitting up. First, we tried to get the phone with a stick, but that didn't work, so I jumped in, he told Drunk News. I was down there an hour. I was panicking, he said, adding that there were animals crawling on his body. Oh my fuck, I don't think those weren't animals. I think Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh, was making an appearance with Cornwallis. Shit. Overcome by nausea and vomiting, he tried in vain to pull himself out of the tank, which is only emptied once a year. Oh, fuck, that had been so goddamn nasty. He ultimately decided to contact the fire brigade to help end his ordeal in the small town of Dreamen outside Oslo. He must have been embarrassed as fuck. It was a fairly easy task for us. We sent a 4-man crew with a chainsaw, and they cut open the front of the plastic toilet, fire brigade spokeswoman Tina Brock told us. The rescue was a first for the local fire brigade, she acknowledged. I would hope so. I hope it's the last, too. It was pretty full down there. The phone was not recovered. Then how the fuck did he call the fire brigade if he didn't get the phone back? You went in the shit for an hour puking and stuff, and you didn't get the phone back. What a shitty situation to be in. No pun intended. Alright, fuckers. Last weekend I did an interview with Mr. Cory Bowles of Trailer Park Boys, and you saw part 1 on Wednesday. If you didn't see part 1, check it out. I don't know, there should be in a playlist or something, or I'll throw a link below if I actually fucking can be bothered to do that. But here's part 2 of that.
Hey, what's up? This is Cory Bowles. You're watching Drunk News.
What are you currently working on now?
Oh gosh, okay. Well, I just closed one of my pieces was at a dance festival this last weekend. I just wrapped up TV show, the Studio Black show, and the new season of Trailer Park. My new short, Black Cop, is just started the festival circuit, which is pretty cool. I have a feature of the same name shooting in October that I'm directing, which is a pretty controversial movie, but really cool. I'm directing a new dance show here, and then I have to go out to Calgary to do a dance show in October and January. So that's kind of it right now, and I'm just waiting to hear back from another episodic show, a Netflix show, about directing that. And then I just got offered a new role in another show that's kind of really fun and interesting, a little Breaking Bad type thing. So, yeah, that's kind of the like with those yeah. So there's always a lot going on. So it's kind of like I take. It's like the acting is really nice, but it's like sometimes there's the other stuff I have to do kind of for me. This kind of. And usually, you turn down some acting roles, and it's kind of fun. But this one, I don't want to turn down. But I actually committed to something else, and I'm hoping things work out because it's a fun little role. It's a police officer, and he's really funny. Like, he's really cool. It's a heavy show, but I like him. Yeah, a bit of a dick. I like that. Yeah.
The Gemini Award you got for the Trailer Park Boys, was that for a specific episode, or?
No, that was an ensemble. We got the ensemble award. So I guess that would have been back in 2000. I don't know, it was 2004 or 5. Yeah, so that was best performance by an ensemble. I don't remember what episode it was. I accepted it though, but it was a group thing. We all got them. I just got the one that night in the award show, and that's the one I took. And then yeah, it sits on my mom's mantle now. Yeah.
What do you find more rewarding, performing in front of the audience, or performing live, or performing in front of the camera?
Oh, well, there's something about, like, I just did a play last year. There's something about a live audience that's really special, obviously, when they're with you and when you feel them with you. And I guess I would say that more or less than like performing like concert-wise or being, there's something about performing drama or even like in a live show that they're there to see something and they're there to see a live story. And I think that traditionally, like the tradition of storytelling is really apparent when you're live. Mm-hmm. So that for me is rewarding. And sometimes like acting on camera is fun, but it's like, it's so short. It's such bits, you know, and a lot of times you have to put in a different type of work for stage because you have to take the journey. So it's like, I know that, you know, all of a sudden it's like I get up in the morning and I do a scene where like I did a piece where I was a heroin addict once, and, you know, first shot of the day was me withdrawing. And the next shot of the day was me discovering that, you know, going from withdrawal to discovery. So, I mean, that's like, it's awesome, but it's like, I need to focus on that one little bit. And then I have to go restructure it. And sometimes live, you've just got that whole arc that you get to go through live. You get to experience it. And that's a transformative thing that's pretty beautiful to share with an audience. And an audience can really help you through that. And it's always frightening. An audience is always frightening. It is like theater or film is daunting too, but there's, you know, you're alone except with the few people you have on stage, and that's a beautiful feeling, you know. Yeah, you can always stop and film, but I like the finished product of film, usually because there's so much that goes into it after, you know, and part of that is, you know, once you start the edit process, you're building a new show. So that's kind of, nothing is more frightening than when your show premieres on TV though. I think that's like when you know, there's a difference. That's the other thing, is that you've got an audience of, you know, sometimes 1 million versus an audience of, you know, 100, you know, but it's pretty amazing. I don't know. But I think, yeah, they each have their own rewards, but, and they each fulfill differently, I suppose. Like, you still find out you touch people. I mean, that's the biggest thing about film, is that you reach so many people, and that it's pretty special when you get that back, or when you see how quickly something gets rated, and when it ranks on Netflix, because we get the rankings and we see all of a sudden we rocket to #1 and we break records, and it's like, wow, I can't believe we're, you know, we do that, and people actually give a shit about it. You know, it makes us, that's pretty special.
What would be the biggest difference, you'd say, from going from just making, you know, a show on, you know, Made with Grants to doing it on Netflix now? Is there any big differences? Or
yeah, there's huge differences. There's differences because all of a sudden more voices are involved, and becomes once it becomes a commercial thing, you know, there's stakes. So people are investing in it. So then it becomes a product, you know, more than a project. So that's the difference, is your project suddenly becomes a product. So it's not that it's mass produced, but it kind of is mass produced. So then there's people, like, there's so many different stages of, you know, the counting of promotion. Like, all of a sudden I don't know anyone in the promotion team. Like I have no idea who's promoting through Netflix. I have no idea. Like, I don't even see. I just know that I have to send a bio into someone sometimes, and I have no idea what it's for. Like, we used to be that we had to make all our press ourselves and do all this shit and print our shirts. And so that's what's kind of funny about it, is it becomes a large scale operation, a multi-tiered operation. And yeah, so that's different. But at the same time, you get more opportunity as well. Like, we're lucky because we get a certain amount of freedom, because we're really, really involved in the production. Whereas some shows, you're not. You're just like, you don't even know. Your job is just to go say your words and go home. And in this show, we're really, really creatively involved, and that's dope. You know, that's awesome. And they trust us. Like, Netflix trusts us. So that's pretty cool.
You guys been doing something right for what, like 15, 16 years now, so they should trust you.
Thanks, that's awesome.
Okay, I got probably like 6 more. Then I'll stop bugging you for today.
Cool, no worries. I got a baseball game later, so this is getting me. That's why my voice is so low right now. I'll be screaming my face off because really I'm just there to make jokes and diss the other team, and just real. And the other team, you get them howling and you get them laughing really hard and they miss their shots and miss their swing and yeah. So preserving the voice for that, yeah.
That's fucking funny. Okay. What do you say you like better, more acting or dancing? If you had to.
What do I like? Well, here's the thing about dance. Dance is really transformative. Dance is really, it's like an art form of courage. And I'm so fucking lazy, man. Like that's why I'm a choreographer. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like someone talked me in. I got talked into doing that show in Calgary, and they're like, "You look like you're in great shape, man. It's great." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I am." And they're like, "Great. We think we want you to dance." I'm like, "Sure." And I realized I haven't been actually dancing. I hadn't danced in a large scale show on stage in a theater since 2011. So I'm not particularly in shape for dance. And it's like I was sitting there going, "Shit, I got to start working." My rehearsals for this will be in November. So I was like, all of a sudden you're looking at it, you're like, wow, I've got only 2 months. And that's a long time, not a long time rather to get in shape. So it's excruciating. Dance is painful. It's really painful. There's always the things like, I'm really into wrestling. A lot of people know I'm really into wrestling. And a lot of times people go, this isn't the ballet. And I'll be like, I know, but it's kind of the same. Like, and they'll be like, yeah, you're not crashing through tables, but the difference is that, guys are going out. It's great. They're working out 360, or they're performing 300 nights a year. So are dancers. And it's like, they're doing their 20-minute, their 15-minute, 10-minute spots night after night. Dancers are doing 60 minutes. And then you don't stop. And that is like aggression at its finest. Like, you're really beat up. And you really have to have so much concentration, and that is it's a lot of discipline and a lot of work. And man, like I said, I'm lazy as hell, so I like it, but I don't like the feeling afterwards. Next day you're in a hot tub, you're at the masseuse, you're like, you acupuncture, and you just like, you gotta go back on stage again. So, and at this age, at 43, I'm like, yo, shit, then young, it's like acting is pretty good. Like, mentally, emotionally can be quite hard, and it's no less stressful. But that way, I like acting because I don't have to physically, because I'm lazy. Oh man, it's true. It's true.
I like that answer. What would be a good theme song for your life?
Oh shit. You know what? That is the hardest question I've ever been asked by anything. Yeah.
We come back to it if you want.
Yeah, maybe we have to.
Okay. We're getting down to the weird ones now. So
sure.
Are you a bathroom singer?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Totally. I'm more than a bathroom singer, man. Like, I sing every day, all day. All I do is sing. It's ridiculous. Like, all I do, I can't believe I said ridiculous. No pun intended. All I do is sing. Like, I make up a song. It's kind of a joke with me where I'll like sing my order out and things like that in a store. So yeah, all the time.
What famous person would you most like to see play you in a film?
I guess at this point it would have to be Will Smith's kid, even though it's weird. Only because he's going to end up looking like me a little bit later. And if I went back in time, if I could go back in time when he was young, it's so funny. It used to be that I would play Ice-T, young Ice-T, a long time ago, and then it used to be. But so I don't know. I think I'm going to say that Jaden kid because it's pretty funny. Except I don't think he's a very good actor. But you know what? If he had to show me in certain ways, maybe he wouldn't have to be. Like, you just got to be, a little bit hyperactive and a little bit ADD, and and that's it. You're doing good. You just like that, man. Just keep doing it. Yeah, yeah, that's funny.
Have you ever swallowed your toothpick on the show?
I sure have. I sure have. It is the absolute worst, most frightening feeling in the world. Like, And it's usually because of Jonathan Torrance. Because like it's the funniest thing about Jonathan isn't what he says on set, it's the anticipation of what he's going to say, because there's so many options that your brain just starts going. So I remember having it one time and I was like, yeah, and I sucked in, and it lodges sideways, and the first thing you do is and you just as fast as you can, your fingers go on your thing, you pull it out, and my eyes are watering right now, and I'm almost gagging just thinking about it. You just like, it's the worst, man. You're like, I'm gonna die here. So then it's always like, lesson learned. I have to always take my toothpick out unless I'm shooting. I can't be fucking around. I can't, but yeah, it's yeah, it's pretty funny. It's crazy, man. It's like this. It's a crazy thing. You literally for 2 seconds think you're gonna die. It's yeah.
That sounds horrible.
It is, man. It is.
If you Cory could do only one thing, like drink or smoke, which would you choose and why?
Oh, I would drink. Of the two?
Yeah, drink or smoke pot.
Well, that's all I do is I don't smoke pot, so I guess I would drink. I would drink. I would drink because I love Scotch. And I have no sense of smell, like a strong sense of smell. So Scotch and certain other alcohols, I don't get the nose off them, but I get a lot of middle and aftertaste, and it's so special. Like it's, I love that. And I know you can get strains off weed and whatnot, but I kind of like, I didn't respect weed. Like when I was young, I didn't respect what it could be. And I didn't like, I don't want to sound funny. This is where people are going to be like, Cory's fucked and yell, but there's a certain divination of pot and weed that I find, again, is something transcending that, I did it to get high, and that's cool. You do it to get high, but there was something about it for me that I wouldn't have been, it wasn't to get high. And I just kind of abused that. Like, there were times when I'd use it to get to a state or get to a level or, and I guess in a sense, it's a bit spiritual. I guess we'd say non-religious spirituality, but, I've taken that away from myself, so now I enjoy the Scotch and things like that, and I take a sip and I do it when I'm drinking or when I'm writing and a little bit, and that's good.
Right on, man.
So if anyone, for the people watching, like, weed to me is it's a very next level thing. It's a very it's a very spiritual thing.
That's awesome. You see a lot of people just smoking all just to smoke, and
yeah, which,
teach their own.
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah. Like I mean, I'm all for the legalization of it. I'm all for it. Like, there's a lot of things I think that is good for it, but just personally, it's not my thing. Like, personally, I don't, it's not the best for who I am either. I have a very fast and near manic state as it is. So mellowing out or chilling out or things like that, it doesn't work for me. Mm-hmm. It actually puts me in more of a panic, so then that's kind of because I couldn't let myself get to the place where I should be with weed. So I was like, yeah, so I sort of, yeah. I've never actually really talked about that like that before, so this is kind of cool.
Yeah. We're getting exclusives. Who would you say is your favorite comedian?
Richard Pryor.
Right on. That was an easy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was my favorite for sure. I mean, I liked Mooney, but yeah, Richard Pryor was the shit. Like, he was, it's kind of dated now when you hear it, but it was he just, as a kid, I was like, holy shit,
Right on.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay, I got two more for you because my computer battery's about to die, and then I'll leave you alone.
Okay.
You gonna come to the States at some point to direct or do any theater or anything or act?
Yeah, I get a few offers on the table. And I'm just sort of waiting to hear. If so, I would be coming to Los Angeles to do some shooting and possibly New York. And other than that, I think I'm going to be heading down to the States with the show, the guys' show, just to hang out and be there. I might bring my glasses. You don't know. So, yeah. So soon. But I do get interviews, and mostly it's just I'm really fortunate to be busy in Canada. I'm always busy, so I'm lucky.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I got one stupid question for you. Do you think you're cool enough to shoot Julian's gun?
No. As a character, no. No, a character should never. No. It's not even that he's cool enough to shoot Julian's gun. I think, like, here's the funny thing about Cory's actually really competent. He's just really stoned. And it's just he's gone. Like, he's really stoned. He should be able to shoot Julian's gun. He can do a lot of good things with his hands. He's like Bill. He's just kind of like, but he's very chill. And yeah, I don't think again him just be like, what's up? He just would clown. So no. He should stay away from all that shit.
That's funny, dude.
He should get a slingshot or something. Cory should get a slingshot or something.
That would be fucking hilarious.
The Skidoo was the greatest thing of all time. I was like, that's perfect, you know.
Oh
yeah.
Right on, man. So again, thank you for talking to me. I'll edit everything up. I'll send it to you beforehand. You make sure you prove everything. Anything you don't like, tell me. I'll take it out, and that's about it, man.
Thanks. And I have no idea what a song will be. I have none. I have nothing. Maybe it hasn't been written.
Okay, that's your answer right there. It hasn't been written yet.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Awesome, man.
You are the man, Cory.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot for taking your time out, man.
No problem. Thank you. I'm sorry it took so long.
I'm used to waiting. We're supposed to talk to the boys. It's been canceled like 6 times now, so I'm pretty patient.
Oh, good. Well, we'll make sure you get there. Awesome, man. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Big fucking thanks to Cory for actually taking the time to fucking, talk to us. Shut Up Park Boys is one of my favorite shows, and getting to interview all these people, it fucking puts the smile on my otherwise miserable life. So, yeah. Go follow him on Twitter and Instagram. And again, big thanks to Cory. And we might have a talk with Sarah coming up in a very short future. So if you have questions you want to ask Sarah, let me know. Let me know below. Oh, it's time for a new episode of fucking Cooking with Beerman. Beerman.
Hey boys, welcome back to another edition of Cooking with Beerman. Tonight we're cooking some breakfast fucking treats. I think it can be breakfast any time of the day personally. So we'll show you the ingredients anyway. Got some fucking dirty old bacon, some eggs, cold beer of course, some bread. I'll get cooking and I'll let you know how it goes. Hey boys, welcome back. So got everything cooking up. Bacon's pretty much done. Just got the eggs frying. Just a couple. So yeah, I'll get back to you when it's all cooked up and finished. Hey boys, so welcome back. So got the eggs all cooked up. Bacon and toast, probably gonna make a couple sandwiches. Cold beer, of course, which I need a drink, so back to you, Josh.
I have to fucking agree. Breakfast is an all-day fucking meal. Fuck that morning bullshit. I'm usually too fucking drunk or hungover to even be up, in the morning, before 1, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So, fuck that. Thanks, Beer Man. Big Joe. He's here with today's fucking food review from fucking Thailand. Let's see what he's got. Big Joe.
Recording.
Alright boys, just a red alert here from Chiang Mai, Thailand. We got a 2-day holiday coming up here, no alcohol sales. We got till 6 o'clock tonight to buy our beer. So I got the war wagon all loaded up here. I can show you. And I'm planning on doing the 6-minute challenge this weekend if I get around to it, because it's a holiday. You can't drink out, but you can sure drink at home. They can't stop you doing that. All right, now we're coming over here because I got to pick up. If I'm gonna start drinking, I got to get the right food in me. I need to carb up. I need some grease. I need some, and my favorite snacks are right over here. I love coming to this place. They're open all the time. And you can see what they got here. I'm going to teach you some Thai right now. The word doot. Doot means butt. And they have, the best place here is they have chicken butts. Chicken asses right here, folks, and they're delicious. And I'm going to get me about 4 of these. Let me get them, and let me get a couple of chicken wings. Some of these little porks. And khao niao, yeah, I want that. That's 10 baht for that. Come here, show them what that is, Paul. This here's sticky rice. You guys don't see this. I don't like the regular steamed rice. This is sticky. And once we get back home, I'm going to show you how I fix this up to make a little delicious snack that you can. Once you eat this, you can't pound enough beer into you because it's the perfect thing to offset the liquor. You'll see. Spicy, that's the trick. Okay, well, we're back home now. Got all my food ready. First, I'm going to show you something that might surprise everybody. In Thailand, we drink our beer with ice. Fucking thing was on tight. Just because it's so fucking hot here all the time. And at first I was shocked, but now I'm used to it. I like it. And here's them chicken asses. Look at how nice they look. And I cut up a little cilantro and green onion. Got my sticky rice, and right here is what we call nam prik tadang. This is basically a paste of chili, dried shrimp, fish sauce, and maybe a little garlic, I guess. But they call it tadang because it makes your eyes red. This shit is fucking hot. I don't know if you can see, but alright, now I'll show you what you do is you take a little sticky rice, but because it sticks to your hand, here's a trick the locals do. They touch something greasy before they start doing their sticky rice. Get a little grease on your finger. And you ball this up. You make a little thumbprint in it. Then you take a chicken ass, put that on there, run it up into that spiciness, and then dip it in here. And there you got the perfect fucking accompaniment. You can eat these and you can fucking drink and drink and drink. I'm telling you, chicken ass. Oh, and usually I tell you what the budget was. Usually it's 100 baht. Today will come in at 90 baht. So about $2.70. All these delicious chicken asses. Right here on camera, Big Joe eating chicken ass. There it is, baby. What do you think, Jim? Back to you, Josh.
You know, compared to the grubs, the coconut grub worms you had last time, that chicken asses actually look really fucking good. I would eat them. My question is, if they're selling all these weird chicken asses, what did they sell? Where do they do with the rest of the chicken? Or is that just more expensive? I'm just curious about that. Thanks, Big Joe. Also in today's news, authorities say a vibrating device that claims to reduce wrinkles as it rolls over a person's face forced a Southwest Airlines flight to evacuate in New Mexico. Yeah, bullshit. The only fucking wrinkle that vibrator cures are the ones in the vagina. Trust me. Albuquerque Aviation Police told Drunk News that passengers were ordered off the plane Monday after the anti-aging skin roller was discovered in the back of a seat. Someone was flicking the fucking bean on the plane. Nice. I do that too. You know, I'm never usually around women, so it's hard for me to get in the Mile High Club, but I've been in a plane before, and I have masturbated very, very fucking ferviously. You know, good times. Authorities said the flight crew moved the item to the galley and police searched the plane. The item was later identified as a Bar 24K golden anti-age skin roller and was taken to the airport's lost and found. Do they even look at these fucking things before calling the police and saying it's a threat? I'm sure it probably had some goddamn writing saying our fucking mile number or what it was. People are fucked. Passengers were required to go through security again before they're allowed to board another flight. No other suspicious items were found, no arrests were made. The vibrator has yet to be claimed from the lost and found due to the person's overwhelming embarrassment. You think they're trying to take DNA samples off it? I don't know. My buddy Big Demz, he's here with, oh fuck, I'm slurring already. My buddy Big Demz, he's here with today's fucking crazy crime report. Demz.
Thanks, Josh. This week's crazy crime report comes out of Citrus County in Palm Beach, Florida, where a man named Mac Yearwood was arrested for a probation violation on 2 battery counts. But what makes this funny is the guy thought it was a good idea to use his mugshot as his Facebook profile picture. So when the police were looking for him, they found his Facebook page. Well, when they headed to his house, because they knew he was there, they arrested him. But what makes this story even better is he wasn't wearing any pants. So he asked the officers if he could get a pair of pants. Well, the moron grabbed a pair of pants that had a bag of weed in it. So when he was picking them up, the bag of weed fell out, which added to his charges. So he ended up being arrested for the probation violation, which was the 2 battery counts, and then was slapped with a misdemeanor cannabis possession charge. This guy's a fucking moron. Yeah, here's his picture. He doesn't look too fucking bright. That's all I got this time. Back to you.
I think the craziest part of that crime report, to be honestly, is that he got actually a fucking misdemeanor for a bag of weed. Obviously, if it was in the pocket of his pants, it's not like he's holding pounds or something. Probably like a half ounce or quarter ounce. They give him a fucking misdemeanor. Fuck, that's fucked, man. Thanks, Demz. Buddy Jason, he's back with today's fucking meth weather. Jason.
Thanks, Josh. Mother Nature's out to get me again. This time with the sun. Look, oh, the crazy bitch. She thinks I stole her pipe. I've been hiding in these bushes for a little while now. I mean, she's been doing this for 2 days. I mean, every once in a while she gives me a break and lets it, shuts the sun off for a couple hours, you know, 10, 12 hours, but I don't know. Could somebody please tell her that I don't have her pipe, for Christ's sake? And apparently this sun is just gonna last all weekend. I don't know what to do. Anyways, back to you, Josh.
Holy fuck, he's been hiding in the bushes for 2 fucking days. I don't know how you give the fucking sun a meth pipe. We gotta think about this. Well, this is like fucking philosophical here. How do you give the sun a meth pipe? Maybe you gotta like take a garbage can, Jason. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take a garbage can, you're gonna cut the bottom out of it, and you're gonna fucking hold it up in tribute to the sun, and I'm sure it'll fucking go away. Good luck on your journeys. Thanks, buddy. We're gonna take it over to fucking Josh with today's fucking traffic report. Josh.
This is Josh here with fucking special report for Drunk News. I know everybody, you know of that fucking, that gorilla that got killed. And there's a big thing going on nowadays where you want to get dicks out for Harambe. You want to show you support Harambe. And then as legend has it, check that shit out. Dicks out for Harambe. Look at that. Dicks out for Harambe. The fucking word is spreading. Back to you, Josh.
Fuck dicks out for Harambe. I'm jumping on this cause. That's a good cause because I like taking my penis out. Hopefully don't get arrested this time. Again. What a fucking dick. And today's biggest corn-shucking, cock-sucking, puppet fucking cock ring pierce fucking asshole. We have a 50-year-old Westerly, Rhode Island man is charged with shooting corn cobs at his neighbor's house. Corn cobs? At least he was recycling, wasn't wasting real bullets. Jeffrey Alcello was arrested Tuesday night. Police say he answered the door shirtless and had corn kernels stuck to his chest. Sounds just like Cletus. I mean, that's a good night right there. If you open the door shirtless and covered in corn kernels, come on, fucking awesome. Police say Stella used the potato gun to shoot corn cobs at his neighbor's house, which was up for sale. The gun is made of PVC pipe and uses a light accelerant such as hairspray that can be ignited. I love potato guns. There's a couple videos of me shooting my potato gun. Yeah, because you can't actually get a fucking gun charge for it. It's awesome. Police say Stella's neighbor have a long-running disputes. Stella is charged with disorderly conduct and firing in a compact area. He's free on bail and is to be arraigned Friday. Yeah, he'll get some bullshit fine. Probably have to clean up the corn. No big deal. A phone number for Marcel could not be found. Marcel's attorney says he can't comment until he reviews the case. Pretty cut and dry to me here. They were fighting over corn. It was, you know, teach their own, but if it'll settle, I will send 6 years of corn up to settle this dispute. Drunk News will sponsor this. Well, it's not drinking time in the script yet, I forgot. Shane L. He's back with today's fucking golf report for some reason. Shane?
Fuck, I don't want to deal with fucking life today. Oh, hey, this is fucking Shane L.Y., your golf dick, UFC, NASCAR, fucking reporter, whatever. Today, I'd like to talk about fucking, it's getting into the shitty golf seasons now with fucking fall coming around. Unless you're some fucking fancy pants Australian in fucking Australia, where it's fucking, I guess, summer there right now because they think they're so fucking great. Fuck them. Anyhow, there's some suggestions of stuff you should keep in your bag. Even if you don't like golf in the ring, hey, I don't blame you. It sucks. It's fucking miserable. With me, I try to avoid it. But there's some days where you're fucking caught on the course where it was fucking nice, and out of nowhere it fucking just starts fucking pissing, which happened to me last week. So here's a few things I got. Take care of that shit if that happens, or if I end up getting stuck playing a fucking wet weather day. These gloves are made by fucking Callaway. They're called the Opti Grip Rain Series ones. Comes in a set of 2. Phil Mickelson was actually using these gloves at the Open this year when there was shitty weather out. Really good gloves, get good fucking grip. You don't have to worry about your hands, like the fucking club flying out of your hands. That's happened to me at golf tournaments before when there was wet weather. I fucking had a driver just fucking slicking the lunch. So at least now when I got those gloves, I don't gotta fucking worry. I got this jacket on sale. You want to get shit like this, light, easy, packable stuff. And also that's like waterproof, like this one's from Zero Friction or something. I can't even remember. Fucking sort of a name company, fucking whatever. Jacket's alright, half decent, but what I fucking, the most important thing I find, you gotta get yourself a fucking good pair of fucking rain pants. These ones are made by Under Armour. I don't gotta worry about getting fucking mud up and down my fucking legs when it's fucking wet out. And also shit like along that nature. Also too, fucking I found when it was like really pouring out, they fucking nothing soaked through, so. Anyhow, those are my fucking goddamn fucking tips for today. Sorry I'm not more enthusiastic. Have a good one, folks. Back to you, Josh.
Oh, fuck, bud. I've mentioned, this is, I haven't talked about this in a while, because it's been in a lot of previous shows. I've stated my opinion on Australia, and actually, because it doesn't exist. Australia is just a made-up land of fucking twangy voices, and good day, mate, but it doesn't actually exist. You know why? Because that hole in the ozone layer above fucking Australia, it burnt it into the fucking sea. Now it's just barren wasteland. Australia does not actually exist, so just for the record. I just need to fucking get that out there, you know what I mean? You need to fucking educate yourself with this. Thanks, Shane. Cory's back with a fucking special report. Cory?
What's up, Josh? It's Cory here, and DEA's being a bunch of assholes again. There's this plant known as kratom that has now become popular for people using it for medicinal use, as to get off opioids, joint pain, you know, normal pain relief. So, of course, the cocksucking DEA is just like, none of that! You're trying too hard! You're trying too hard to help people. We need to give them their drugs. So, they're going to legalize that shit as of fucking September 30th and put it on Schedule 1. That means it'll be in the same class as heroin. Like, Who the fuck ever heard of, like, medicinal heroin? Oh, wait. Oxycontin. Why are the DEA such cockheads? Anyway, back to you, Josh.
Yeah, that's what happens when the fucking DEA gets involved with fucking plants. A plant that you just pick out of it just like weed. You know, you don't even have to process it like this shit. You know, this, you know, kratom, or Cory, I think one of us is fucking the name, but I call it kratom. But, you know, this kills, like, fucking more people a day than kratom ever has. It's just fucking amazing, man. Fuck you, DEA. There's a petition online if you guys want to go sign it. I don't like government control over my life telling me I can't take plant if I want it. You know, crack and cocaine, a little different. You know, I kind of understand that. But a fucking plant from the ground. But I'll throw a link to the petition up below. You should go fucking sign it. Now I'm getting all pissed off. We gotta take a quick commercial break.
Thank you, Josh. This is a special report for Drunk News Network. I just want you to know that I highly recommend the Green Room Dispensary in Boulder, Colorado. If you guys ever come through, they've got the dankest of dank. And they have the greatest bud tenders that I've ever met in hundreds of dispensaries I've been to. So, shout out to all you bud tenders here and all you employees. Thanks for being so awesome. Back to you, Josh.
I love these commercials. We gotta move to Colorado, boys. Let's get fucking drunk! In today's fucking liquor news, disaster struck when a drunk man trying to buy cigarettes at the local Walgreens came in carrying a jar of pennies. Oh, fuck. How drunk was he? That's a lot of counting for being drunk. Seriously. That's like fucking... Like, cigarettes are like 11 bucks a pack. That's like 1,100 pennies right there. According to the police report, a drunk male in his early 20s attempted to buy cigarettes from the Walgreens on East Sunset Drive just after 5 a.m. Tuesday. Yeah, he was just trying to shut it down for the night and get some smokes, you know? When he was asked for his ID, he left and came back with a jar full of pennies. Unable to hold on to it, the jar slipped, broke, and sent a cascade of pennies through the store. Oh, fuck, I hate when that happens. According to the report, the man's girlfriend attempted to count the pennies as the man was bleeding from the broken glass all over the store. How big is that fucking jar, and was he wearing shoes? If not, he shouldn't have been left in that fucking store. I don't know, man. 2 squads were dispatched to Walgreens. However, when they arrived, the male and girlfriend had already left and were unable to be located by authorities. What actual crime did they commit, though? Sounds just like they really fucked up. As long as he wasn't drinking and driving, or the girlfriend wasn't drinking and driving, no harm, no foul. He should have cleaned the pennies up, though. So, yeah. That's all I got for today. What else? Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Big thanks to Cory for fucking talking to us. We're trying to talk to the Trailer Park Boys, too, so if you guys want to help out, jump on Twitter. Fucking Mike Smith, at MSmithBubbles on Twitter. If you want to harass them, tell them you want to see it. It's much appreciated. You guys got questions for Sarah that's going to be upcoming. We gotta push her into it a little bit, I think. She says she doesn't have a lot of time, so we'll fucking get her, though. Big thanks to IntrigueBoredom.com. We got t-shirts and stickers for fucking sale. Don't forget about that fucking contest that's never going to happen. And, yeah. Hike vomit inside, and I'll see you fuckers next time.